This is Festival Sounds. I'm Tilly.
And I'm Bilal.
This week, what are we chatting about, Bill?
Look, Glastonbury's next month. We're going to do a little bit of chat about what's going on in the festival world, what kind of accounts to look for Instagram and TikTok, what listeners have been telling us, and they've been telling us some good things, and they've also been telling us I'm wrong. We'll find out why.
Yeah. What was that, Bill?
Okay, right. Mad news. Moby from 90s, early 2000s Moby. Glastonbury headliner Moby. Decent set, actually, when you watch it back. He's released 500 songs that can be used by content creators for whatever they like. And I thought, let's play around with it. There's two conditions on the music license, though. A message pops up and it says, there are only two things you can't do with the music here. Use it to advertise right-wing politics or use it to promote meat, dairy, or other animal products.
Damn. So we do not want anybody to eat chicken or go to a dairy farm.
That's difficult for us. But that's not promoting. I don't think that's promoting dairy products, saying we like Glastonbury Festival. It happens to be on a dairy farm.
Yeah, sorry that Michael Eavis is a dairy farmer. I apologise.
But we're not promoting. We're saying, actually, be vegan if you want to be vegan. Moby's a massive vegan. Apparently, he's been vegan for ages. And, hey, a lot of our listeners are vegan. Fine. That's cool.
Love it, Moby. He's a cool guy. So thanks for the free music, Moby.
It's funny that you went for that because I was more concerned about the right-wing causes that we might be supporting.
Very true. I just love the chickens, Bill. What can I say?
Tell us whether you like the new jingle or not. We think, actually, it's only making a guest appearance this episode. I think we'll go back to our regular jingle next week.
We think it makes us sound too professional, and I'm not sure we're quite ready for that yet.
Seriously, the production value on those 500 tracks is like what he would put out on the album. It's decent, well-produced stuff.
It is. It's like when I was listening to that one that we picked for the kind of jingle, I was thinking Foles. It's giving Foles. It's giving lots of different people. I like it. It's funky.
It's really good of him, actually, to just put all these songs out there for people, creators to use. I think that kind of makes us content creators.
Hashtag creators.
I'll wind that back. I don't want to be associated with that accent. I've had a load of messages this week saying Tilly has been sold short by Enemy, Independent Magazine. They're all talking about Timothee Chalamet showing up at Glastonbury, and nobody is crediting you with the massive rumour that you threw out into the world.
Screaming, crying, throwing up. I can't believe. Where is my credit? No, I'm joking. I mean,
you should get a credit.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should reach out to the man himself and ask for clarification. I don't think he'd reply, but you never know.
You do know the credit would say, this unfounded rumour, this pure speculation came from host of Festival Sounds, Tilly.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you want that credit.
Yeah. And it would be like tiny independent podcast with very mainstream opinions. And I'd be like, well, fair enough.
Have we got a guest on this week?
We do not have a guest, sadly. No Timothee Chalamet this week.
Did you ask?
Did ask, did not get a reply.
Yeah. We decided not to have a guest because we had so many lovely messages about last week's guest, Katie. We thought we can't put that pressure onto a guest this week to perform at that level.
Yeah, you can't outshine Katie, and we're not ready yet. We're not ready for another guest. We haven't recovered.
No. So just the two of us this week. Glastonbury is next month.
Glastonbury is very soon. The countdown is well and truly on.
Massive question. Are Kneecap going to be at Glastonbury?
That's the thing. We're just going to have to wait and see, aren't we?
We can't make a nuanced enough discussion around the Kneecap conversation that's happening. I've posted a link on our Instagram to another podcast that covers it really well. I will post that link again on on Instagram. Go listen to that podcast. You'll get a way better take than we can do on that. It's not the kind of thing we can cover with any skill or finesse.
We literally have a whole segment called Am I a Festival Dickhead? I don't think this is the place where people come to think about kind of serious issues. So if you do want serious issues, go elsewhere.
You know what I have been working on? Glasto Fitness.
Oh, gotta get your Glasto glutes up.
6 weeks out, I'm on minimum 10,000 steps a day. And this is my thinking. How can you do 30,000 steps a day with not a lot of sleep? You're not eating properly and you might be consuming a bit too much alcohol.
Yeah.
There's no way you can survive unless you start your Glasto Fitness now. That's how my head is working.
Especially, like, you've got to survive. Like, arguably the hardest bit is carrying all of your stuff on the first day. You got to get those tent curls in. You got to be doing your camp chair raises. You know, you've got to be getting the full workout in.
You need a shower immediately after setting up camp. That's a hard job.
Yeah, the steps, incredible. The hills, I mean, there's not that many of them, but there's some inclines. And, you know, you've just got to be ready.
For some reason, when we would go and we'd get onto site on the Monday, Tuesday before the punters arrived, every sunset we would walk up that massive hill. There was no point in that.
I'm pretty sure we would run sometimes. Like, why did we do that to ourselves?
I ran once.
Yeah.
I immediately regretted it.
Yeah, you've got to pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
I was in a briefing at the Oxfam site and it finished at something like 8, 9 o'clock. So I knew I had 30 minutes to get from gate B all the way up to effectively the Glastonbury sign whilst holding a 4-pack of espresso martinis.
Oh, that is another thing as well. You've got to plan for the weight of the alcohol. You've got to start getting your alcohol arms ready. So
Miguel, our friend Miguel from the Glastocast podcast, says there is a weight to fun ratio for alcohol. And I'm into that theory. That's absolutely sound.
This sounds like a stat that we need to get Glastopedia or the Glasto thingy on. Like, like we need a bar chart of like, or a scatter diagram of like maximum weight to enjoyment ratio. We need it.
So to me, beer and cider, regular cider, is a low return.
Yeah, I
High
disagree.
Percentage cider. Oh, you disagree?
Well, it just doesn't feel like a festival without a cider or two, I think.
I agree, but have you ever taken 24 tins of cider into a festival?
Oh, I wouldn't take that many. I would take like 2 6-packs. It is a heavy thing, but it does always feel nicer when you are in the Oxfield and you know you're not as far away from the car park.
I used to take 2 full bottles of spirits, a bottle of rum and a bottle of, say, gin. It was only when we went to some festivals separately, I realised I only needed 1 bottle, that you were drinking the second bottle.
Yeah, that's true. We had a really good tip last year, actually, on TikTok. They said that they just take spirits and they buy all their mixers from ice cream vans when they get there.
Oh, that's smart. A cold mixer makes it.
Cold mixer, yeah.
Because I have warm rum from a hip flask. What? Do I sound old?
Yeah. What flavour is that rum?
Okay, right. So this happens. People see you take the little hip flask out and they're like, can I have a little bit?
You
want it when you see it.
Yeah, that's true. And it's a good way to make friends, as we know.
And catch COVID, as we also know.
Yeah, that's good thing that COVID doesn't really hang around anymore.
The other good thing about it being a month away from Glastonbury, some things are starting to happen. Like, I think people are discussing the weather, which is always interesting this far out.
Yes, and it must mean that soon we're going to start getting state of the ground reports.
If you are not following Captain Champignon on TikTok, he is a must-follow account. He's the state of the ground guy. And in the weeks leading up to the festival, his content is amazing. He's doing all kinds of different stuff. He's so creative. TikTok superstar.
TikTok icon, I would say. Absolutely lovely person. And he'll like put a tent peg in the grass to kind of give you an indication of how wet it is, whether you're going to need a mallet, whether you're just going to be fun, whether like it's, what an absolute hero.
Yeah. He's been doing it for years. It's a brilliant account to follow. Really cool guy. The other one I would follow, not weather related though, is Glasgow Photo of the Day. Now, we've been posting a video every day on TikTok and Instagram, and we're up to about 50 something. We've been doing it a while now. But Glasgow Photo of the Day has been posting these pictures for years, as long as I can remember that account has been there. And it's just a happy picture. Every day you get it into your feed. This is what I like about this time of year. You scroll through Instagram and you just get into the summer feeling. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Now the sun's out a little bit more. It's like I'm picturing I'm there already. I'm basically there.
I've had a lot of messages from listeners, and I have nervously, I have had a lot of messages saying, Wolf Alice, a really good live. What the hell are you talking about, Bilal?
Yeah, I have been told this from several people as well, to my face. People being like, tell Bilal he is so wrong and that Wolf Alice are the best, and that like, I can't even believe the sacrilege you would say on that podcast. I'm like, sorry guys, it wasn't even me.
Every listener who messaged said it in a lovely way, right? So they're all lovely, and thank you for your messages. We love getting them. But they were also very clear that I was wrong. It's like
in no circumstances were you right.
and you know what? I'm going to make every effort to go see Wolf Alice. As we all know with my plans, they very rarely last past the Wednesday. But I'll give it a go. I'll head in that general direction. Now,
so if anybody is going to Wolf Alice and knows they'll be there, you need to like keep your eyes peeled for Bill, because he gets sidetracked very easily. If
you see an Asian guy with like goldish sunglasses on, feel free to go up to that person and say, you see, I told you they were good. And if you get the wrong guy, well, you run that gauntlet.
You go, oh, I love Wolf Alice too.
Like, why are you all up in my face?
Maybe we need to put you in like a recognizable hat or something.
We had your festival friend Russ on a couple of weeks ago. He put on a TikTok, if you see me at this festival, come over and say hi. And I was like, man, that's brave.
That's cool. But yeah,
Would you say that? Are you going to put that out?
I quite like to be like incognito, Like,
I got recognised by my voice at Glastonbury last year.
And that's impressive. Glastonbury's a big place, as we know.
Yeah. One of our listeners walking past turned around and said, are you Festival Sounds? It blew my mind.
And you said, actually, only half.
I'm the best part of Festival Sounds. He was like, he's talking, so Tilly can't be here. Otherwise, he can't get a word in. He would just be sat there in silence.
He seems to be smiling. That means no one's being mean to him. Therefore, Tilly can't be here.
All the posters are dropping. Have you seen them?
Oh, yeah. It's just like one after the other. They are looking really good.
We had a message from Senseless Things, one of our listeners, who said, gonna miss out on the excitement of new music because the lineup is so strong. I get that. But there's plenty there who I wanted to see, but I haven't seen already. One of them, just this week, the Glade lineup dropped, and DJ Seinfeld is on there. DJ Seinfeld's amazing. Love DJ Seinfeld.
Some of these lineups, how we were saying the initial lineup was a bit of kind of like it grows on you slowly. I think every other lineup has done the complete opposite. It's like straight off the bat, they look amazing.
Today, Theatre and Circus, their poster dropped. Taskmaster are going to be there.
Honestly, so cool. Theatre and Circus is one of those that like I kick myself for not going there more. It's always never at the forefront of my mind when I'm going about Glastonbury because, you always think about the music and kind of the food. I just love the food. But like, I need to make myself go there because I know I'll absolutely love it.
It's world-class theatre and circus in a little field in Somerset. It's unbelievable. And our friends at Glasgow Latino, of course, released their lineup, which is full of names I don't know.
I probably would agree with you. I've not seen it yet, but I'm going to take their word for it and just enjoy it.
2 plans. See Wolf Alice. Do a class. Let's see how many of these I manage. But I might come back doing bachata or Brazilian funk. I'm such a Brazilian funk guy.
That is really cool. Those samba. This is why the Glasto workout is, the Glasto glutes are coming in ready for the samba.
These hips do not lie. They tell a tale of a man who's very English and very stiff.
And not wanting to be seen by anyone else, standing at the back, hiding.
But what if I'm really good at Brazilian funk?
What if you get invited on stage with Timothee Chalamet as he's singing his Bob Dylan songs and you have to whip out the samba hips?
Right, Timmy, what we need is a Dylan Brazilian funk fusion.
Yeah.
And I am the man to deliver it.
I am going to help you.
This ends badly for me.
For everyone involved.
For everyone. Nobody wins. Thanks for listening. Please follow us on Apple or Spotify. We're posting a video every day on TikTok and Instagram. Give us a follow there too. It's a bit of fun.